Hey everybody, BW Cummins here with another painting for you guys. I had the pleasure, the opportunity to paint a baby, not just any baby, but this is my granddaughter. So I'm excited to do this as a gift to my son and his wife. Um, and I asked him, hey, pick up a couple of photos you like. And I liked this one because it was candid, and um, I just liked how this captured her joy. She is quick to smile. And anyway, I mean, I could go on and on and on, but this is a painting video, so I'll resist the temptation to. Anyway, so I just blocked in some. She was laying on a greenish couch, so just started with that color on the canvas and a little simple sketch, and started blocking in, just getting separation of color. If you've never drawn a baby or very young child, there's a difficulty factor with them because um, I don't know, they have their features, but they don't have lines and wrinkles in their face. And the temptation is to add more than that's there so that you can, make them more than a little ball of flesh. So another reason I like this pose was the outside light source coming in through the window, and the fact that you're looking down at her. She was just like laying on the couch and looking up at her mom or dad. I don't remember who took the photo, but um, anyway, so it had a good extreme light and an position that kind of takes me out of my head a little, so that I could focus on features. Key thing about a portrait is you want it to look like the person you're painting, especially when y'all are going to talk about it and know each other. So I got to build and revise because sometimes it would get away, even though it looks like a cute baby with a smile. It didn't always look like this specific cute baby, my granddaughter. So um, I would go and alter things and change things using a small brush on those face details. Uh, just trying to get the colors the way it's tempting also to just put a big, blob of flesh color. And that's why a lot of people will go and paint like green. When you're painting portraits, a green background is great because those are the tones that we are tempted to leave out of a portrait, the green tones. And so that just helps because you can kind of leave them. They are there, and you can just add. And yeah, so a lot of fine tuning to get the expression right, not just the expression right, but so that it looks like who I am painting. And I don't know, you have to give me some feedback on this. It was tough. It got away from me a couple of times to where I thought, man, I'm gonna have to paint over this and start again. I know I say that about uh, pieces every once in a while, but it's true. There's a time in almost every creative piece that you're saying, nah, not feeling it anymore. But I would encourage you to kind of stay with it and walk away. Uh, Turning this one upside down actually makes her right side up, and that helps because you're kind of seeing it from a different light. Look at the reference material and paint what you see. Don't paint what you know, or else you will just have blobs of flesh. Or it's like, oh, I know this is a nose. Yeah, but really it's just a series of lights and shadows that have to be a certain way in order to look like this little person. And so colors in the eye, we tend to make our whites in our eyes. We know that white in our eyes is white, so we paint it white, and that's not how it looks in our reference material. So yeah, I would encourage you, if you're struggling with that, to go find simple things that you know of, um, and really evaluate the color. And one trick I think I learned in way back in high school was to cut just the smallest little half-inch square in a piece of paper or a material and lay it on the source material in a spot. And so it blocks out everything except for that little square, and you can really see what color that is when you block out everything else. And I kind of wish I would have done that on here. But in the end, I feel like it turned out. I feel like I captured her joy and her expression. And again, that's this baby. And I'd mention her name, but this is the internet, so whatever. I'm refraining from that, but she is, like I say, quick with a smile, and I think she's going to be a very entertaining child and person. So I look forward to that as she grows. Uh, this was a pleasure to paint, and I had to finish it quickly because I wanted to send it out. It's a Christmas present, or was a Christmas present. So it's a little 12 by 12 canvas. Didn't want it to be too big. Starting to make some final decisions here um, with her onesie and the color of the couch. I don't know how true to the color of the couch. Now on that side, her entire arm was out of view, and there was a kind of a little toy over there, and didn't really like it. So I just kind of implied an arm, and I now that I look at it, I wish I would have spent a little more time getting that right. But it's such an it's not where your eye goes. I hope. I think that you read this starting at her eyes and her smile, and then go from there all around. I used some texture that was in on the couch to my advantage, so that I could imply direction, because I didn't want her just floating out in space. I want you to know that she's kind of wedged in there. This was when she was pretty young, so kind of needed to keep her in one spot so she didn't roll onto the ground. That's a little blanket she's holding down there. And again, I don't care to make that the focus. So I wanted her bright eyes and smile to be the focus of this painting. And I wanted the way the sun makes some of her skin a little bit transparent. I wanted that. So there we go. That's the painting. Thanks for watching. Bye now.